Hey guys, welcome to this video, a much awaited video that I talked about doing a little bit on my Instagram a couple months ago, and I'm finally doing for you. I've been documenting my acne for over a year now, and I wanted to share with you guys my acne journey that's definitely not over yet. So this video is totally unscripted and not prepared in a way, but I wanted it to be that way so I could really just open up and share with you guys what I'm feeling now and almost normalize it more. It's something that we all have or had at least at some point in our life, and it's crazy how much what seems small can really affect us, especially the world now with Instagram, social media. You're just seeing like the best version of everybody. I basically want to open up with you guys, talk about that, and also just share my journey from the beginning. So let's get into this. So I'm sitting here with you with no makeup on my face, not a stitch. All I have on is SPF today. Throughout my teen years, I've never had bad acne. I had really good smooth skin, maybe a little bit larger pores in my cheeks than some people. Acne was something I was very lucky to never suffer from in my teen years. I had enough other stuff to regret and awkward things, style mistakes. I would get it, like, I guess hormonally, just like 1 or 2 on my face per month. You're getting real raw, no makeup photos of me with my full-fledged acne, with my hair a mess. They're just pictures that I took when I was often not feeling the best about myself. So this first photo was January 16, 2020. My skin started getting worse way before this. I just started taking pictures of it and decided that I kind of wanted to start tracking this and hopefully to see a before and after photo. And I'm so glad I did, because it ended up not being a before and after, but it ended up being like a whole progression of my skin being good, my skin being bad. And here I am today, and I think it's pretty okay. I've suddenly, in the last like 5 months, have begun getting severe acne, and it's gotten to the point where it's like pretty bad. And I know some people have worse, but it's pretty bad. It's not clear skin. So here's my skin. My skin is just so congested with these little bumps, and then I would get like some major ones as well. I'm here with another update with my skin. I've been continually using the Ren Glow Tonic, and I think that's been really working, and then not having the cheese as well. And my skin looks quite a bit better. So you can still see some splotches. That's just scarring from my acne that was there. This one's a little bit, no, this one's gone now. Just a scar, and I have a few like little minor like texture on my skin, but that's normal. But I don't have any of those big like welled up in those specific areas I was breaking out. Feeling much more confident with a clearer face, even though it may look the same in a lot of the shots. It is so much better, because when you don't have that like welled up, swollen, fresh acne, it's just so much better when you know it's gonna fade and go away. So that's gonna be my journey. I'm trying to do that. But yeah, just really happy. So now these photos are June 2020. I was feeling really good about my skin. I felt like I was getting to the end of it. I was seeing that after effect. So here's my skin. I feel like I've kind of figured out my skin. It's doing quite a bit better. What you're seeing is all scarring, and it doesn't look as bad in person. It's in the natural light right in front of the window. You can really see the scarring on my skin. I think like the major factor for my skin was definitely the Daiya cheese, because ever since I cut that out of my diet, my skin improved quite a bit. It's not the same as my skin used to be like 6 months ago, but definitely much better. I think I just have much worse hormonal acne now, because my skin's so much better now, but then 2 weeks ago when I had my period, my skin was really bad. So I think that's just part of what I have to live with now too. I mean, our body continually changes, so there's no doubt about that. So that's maybe something I have to get used to, but staying on track with my diet, making sure I'm not putting so much garbage into that, I think is a great factor. And just really thinking twice about the ingredients I'm putting on my skin, whether that's in skincare, makeup, food. Kind of come September, I started scarring really badly. Like, I've never scarred before with acne, and I know a big problem was because I kept on touching my acne, and I touch some of my acne. It's so frustrating, but I started getting like divots in my skin, and I'm still so frustrated with that because I don't know if I'll be able to ever get rid of that. I still have to do more research into that, but I know like pigmentation, that fades over time, and then you can also put different products like vitamin C or niacinamide to brighten your complexion, but actual like divots in the skin was really frustrating because I felt like they just clogged over and over again because so much makeup can settle in it. It's not much of an update. I feel like honestly I go from like my skin healing and then it goes back down and everything. So here's my skin. You can see it more in the natural lighting. I did put a little bit of like glossy starch concealer before I left, but I've been touching my face and I've been wearing a mask, so I don't think I have anything left on my face. You can see there's a little indent there and a few like dots there. Just dreaming of having clear skin again. It really sucks when your face is like covered in those welled up red ones, and that's happened to me, and that was how my skin was looking a couple days ago. And trust me, I've been trying to drink lots of water. It's not happening. I've always seen people with those divots just all over their cheeks, and I was so scared that would ever happen to me. And when that started happening, I was really frustrated, and I just felt really down that I would never get that after picture that I thought I would be able to get. And it got to the point with my cheeks where I would put makeup on and I couldn't even cover the fact that I had acne. You would see all the bumps, and I'd never had that before. I always had smooth skin. My bronzer would just glide on nicely. This cheek has been specifically the worst for me. The side's finally cleared up. This has been the side that I've only had the divots. I don't know why it's this side. That's one of my other questions. It was just one after another, and it still is on this side. Just I'm constantly getting new ones when I heal the other ones, a new one comes, but then there's just layered scars. So there's just dark pigmentation on my cheeks. So I thought I would do another skin update for you guys for my skin, which I literally feel like I have like 4 or 5 days of good skin, and then every time I like want to film a YouTube video or something like that, my skin just goes to shit again. It's been like a couple of weeks of having like a really diligent skincare routine. I've been really trying to like lessen the products, not like overwhelm my skin with so much. I was really taking a step back on using like any HAs and stuff like that. My challenge right now is trying not to like pick my skin. Like that's right in the area I'm also having a mask on, so I don't know, guys. You can see there's a big divot from a scar there. On Monday, I was literally looking at myself and be like, my skin looks great. Yes, I have pimples on my face, but I'm feeling good. My overall skin has a beautiful glow to it. And like my actual skin, apart from like the acne, has a beautiful glow, and it's been like that like throughout this whole kind of like journey. But I continually every week have like new little breakouts, new little congestion areas, especially like around here. It's been like the major area. I think a lot of it is due to wearing a mask. That's kind of like my thoughts. Hopefully I can get rid of that. I'm gonna really try to wear sunscreen all the time. So I hope I can look back at this one day and remember that my skin wasn't that good and what I went through. I'll probably have scars to remember. And then yesterday I finally took my final picture, which I believe is the one I'm gonna put on Instagram. I was just like, wow, how you can just feel so different in a day. I want to talk about what I've been doing now and what I've been doing to try to heal the process throughout my acne journey. I've been trying diet, skincare, medications. I am determined to find a way to heal my skin without going to a dermatologist, without putting like tretinoid or retinol on my face, and without taking birth control or Accutane. Those are things that I do not want to do, and I'm not going to get into that because everyone has their own feelings about that. I don't want to put that on my skin, so I'm determined to find a different way to heal my skin. I feel like the hardest thing with acne is trying to find out like the root cause of what your acne is, and I think oftentimes it's kind of impossible. I started just like cutting out things in my diet, so at first I was wondering maybe it's the dairy-free cheese I was putting in. That didn't seem to make a difference. I tried detergent. I mean, I do naturally just have very sensitive skin. That didn't seem to be the issue either. Then I went down to the products I'm putting on my face. I would try taking out certain products from different brands for makeup wise. During lockdown, I wore no makeup for like weeks straight. That didn't do anything. So I really went to my skincare and I put all these acids and glycolic acids AHAs, lactic acids, all these different things. Nothing to the strength of retinol, but nothing seemed to work. I'm using niacinamide and I think it's helping fade the scars now, which is good. Only thing I was just like, what can make it change other than hormones changing as you get older? The only thing that I could think that I changed in my routine was I was getting so into skincare and there's so many different products being recommended, so I felt like I needed to use them all. So I just started introducing all these different actives into my skincare, and I think I might have damaged my skin barrier. That's kind of my theory as of now. Right now, all I'm doing for my skin is good things. Ceramides that will really restore my lipid barrier, put in lots of moisture and hydration. Acne is not something I'm insecure about, clearly, because I've been filming YouTube videos, doing tutorials still. That hasn't really stopped. My real frustration for me is being in the beauty community, having bad skin. It's just so frustrating because I just want a clear, clean canvas to do my makeup. I want to present my makeup. It's like an artist wouldn't want a bumpy, raggedy white canvas that's like discolored. You would want the cleanest, white, smoothest canvas to do your masterpiece of art on, and that's how I really feel about my face. Other than your personality, your face is really what represents you and what people look at. Just having my face constantly having acne and it's just never stopping, and I feel like I can never just walk out of the house with the fresh face of makeup, you know? I do go out without makeup and I don't really care what people think about me, honestly, and I'm lucky for that. I mean, some days are better than others. Having really good skin up until now and all of a sudden struggling with skin made me realize so much how much like worth and identity I found in having clear skin, or just the worth I found in my face. It really made me just have a bigger perspective. I feel like I've learned that there's so much more to me than the way people perceive me. Your personality and confidence can just overshine and people won't even look at your acne on your face. If you struggle with acne, don't feel like you have to cover it. Cover it if you want to do it for yourself, but don't cover your acne for others, because the goal is to let your acne breathe anyways. So this year, aside from COVID, has been a crazy year for me with my skin, but also I've had lots of other health issues that have piled on top that I'm still dealing with, but I don't want to get into that in this video. But I know this is just kind of me just spilling out all my thoughts, and I don't think it was very structured and organized, but I just want to share this with you guys. I felt like in order to upload this, I had to solve the problem first in order for you guys to like actually believe me and actually want to watch this. But I'm just here sharing this with you, sharing how I'm feeling with this, even though it's kind of scattered thoughts. I hope one day I can upload a video and share with you guys how I solved it, and maybe you can try things that I've done. I would love to hear in the comments if you've struggled with acne. Let me know what worked for you, how did you solve it if you did, or just let me know how you're feeling about your acne. I want to open up this conversation to you guys and share my personal story as of now about it. So my cat's just gonna chill here because she wants some attention. But subscribe to my channel if you want to follow me along with my acne journey and see my other content as well. And give this video a big thumbs up to support my channel, that'd be awesome. With that said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Know those brown eyes in the sun make me weak. I still get butterflies every time we speak. Am I in my head 'cause it feels